What's up, dear?
Okay, we are here with Brian Hewitt, the director of Rise Up and Fall, a new film coming out that they're going to be showing here at the Palace, right?
Absolutely.
Yes. So, I know that your film is probably pretty far away from the nerd culture, but
Yeah.
what would you say is the nerdiest thing about you?
About me?
Yes.
I'd have to say the Star Wars culture.
The Star Wars culture.
I love Star Wars. And when I was a kid, one of the first films I ever saw in the big theater, that I can remember, was Return of the Jedi. And I'll never forget it. Well, of course, my dad was sleeping, but I'll never forget it because they had.
Here.
Oh, thank you. They had a guy come out in a Darth Vader outfit, and he came out on the stage, and this guy in the audience came up, jumped up, and fought him with an umbrella. And I'm not even kidding. And I hid underneath the seat next to my mom, and I was like, they're gonna take me to outer space. Yeah, I swear to God, I was like, they're gonna take me to outer space. But yeah, Star Wars absolutely has to be. That definitely inspired me throughout my whole life.
Really?
Absolutely.
You say that's one of the things that got you into filmmaking?
Yeah, well, actually, to be honest with you, I actually started making films as a joke. I just started making these short little comedy skits. Like I had a gay cooking show, and I played Paulie Walnuts from The Sopranos and stuff like that. And
Best Paulie Walnuts impression ever.
oh, take it easy.
And I have family in Jersey that are Paulie Walnuts.
So there you go. Except right now I'm a little bald and I ain't got the gray on the sides. But yeah, I did a lot of different comedy skits, and what I wanted to do, instead of doing just comedy, I wanted to make a film where I could do crime and drama and mix it up and show people that I'm just not about comedy. I'm about trying to make my own thing. And I came up with Rise Up and Fall. I wrote the script, and I talked to this guy. His name was Trevor Field, and at the time he was supposed to do all the filming. He made a film called Hector and Lucille. It didn't come out, but he started doing all the filming for Rise Up and Fall, and it didn't work out. Things didn't happen, and what ended up happening was I had to take control myself, and I made a 6-part television series, and now I'm doing a feature film. But I wanted to get I don't want to be in a genre of just comedy or horror or crime or shit like that. I wanted to really explore my own talent, and I wanted to show people that I can do every type of genre. That's what I wanted to do, and that's what I did with Rise Up and Fall. Right now I'm writing a different script, and that's my first stab at horror, literally.
And I've heard the premise of the movie. I don't know if you want to say anything now. I know
No,
you're still
no,
in the
no.
writing stages. But for the people at home, what's the premise of Rise Up and Fall?
Rise Up and Fall. Rise Up and Fall, the series and the feature film. All together, basically what I want to do is I don't want people to glorify any of the characters. I don't want people to look at it and say, oh, this guy loves Goodfellas and he loves Scarface and as a director, and he wants to exploit that, and really go into that, and that's not what I'm about. I'm not about I don't want to glorify any type of violence, any of that shit. The whole thing of Rise Up and Fall is this. You get people, let's say you get involved with that game, as far as drug dealing and whatever else, gun dealing, whatever people do on the streets. You get involved with that stuff, your friends, everybody is an enemy. Everybody is an enemy, and there's no one you can trust. And I want to show the realism of that. I want to show people that there's no glorification, there's no good guys, there's no bad guys. it's right there. It's not good. There's nothing good about it, and that's what I want to show. I want people to look at that film and say, you know, I thought this guy was cool, and I thought this guy was good, but they weren't. You know, and that's what I want. I want people to look at it and be like, holy shit, that's my life right now. I can be out there drug dealing, making the money, everything's fine, everything's cool. Next thing you know, you're dead. You're gone. You're in a casket.
So it's almost a cultural commentary.
Absolutely.
And cautionary as well as a film that will just make people talk. And I've watched the web series, and you know there's some comedy, and there's great character development just in the web series. And like all films and televisions, he killed off my favorite character. So and it's very well done. I know I can't wait to see the movie.
Yeah, I mean, like the series was done. I mean, like I did it on the wing, but I'm blessed that all the people stayed with me because they believed in me. They believed in the project. Now the feature film is a lot more done. It's very much more professional. It's totally different from the series, but and you'll see. I'll show you. But I mean, it's just like, to me, the film is going to be like, people are going to like look at this and they're going to go, what the hell, you know? Motorcycles. I mean, the film is a lot different from the series. It's going to be a lot more professional, you know? I mean, I love this, don't get me wrong, I love the series. I love the 6-part series, but the feature is going to be, it's going to blow people out.
Yeah, it's going to blow us away.
Yeah, I hope so at least. I mean, I can't guarantee anything, but. You know.
Well, I've met a few people who've been in your film, and from what I've seen and heard, half of the Syracuse population is in your movie.
Yeah.
So I'm sure I'll run into more before it comes out, and it seems like it's almost going to come out as this mafia crime epic.
Yeah, it's almost like The Sopranos,
mm-hmm.
and I've been told that before. I've been told that, you know, it's like The Sopranos, but at the same time, I mean, like with The Sopranos, everybody was waiting for somebody to get killed, you know?
Right.
With mine, it's just like, people are just like, this is just, you know, people just watch it because they're like, it keeps going and going and going. And I could have kept going, but I decided to do 6 because 6 is a powerful number. And so I dropped it at 6. And I wanted to make the feature. I wanted to give people a little tease, so I put it on public access, YouTube, and I wanted to lead people up to this feature. I didn't want to just like, throw it out there and that's it. I wanted people to see it and say, "Wow, this guy's trying to do something."